So as you may know, my husband and I were in the middle of remodeling the house that we bought so that we can hopefully move in sooner than later. And there's a lot of work to be done, right? So I have sometimes where I'm just kind of chilling out and I've got all these thoughts that get to just kind of go through my head. I get to listen and learn and you name it, while I kind of just work on little monotonous tasks. Well, one of these days, a couple days ago, I was just getting done. I just got off the phone with somebody who was just chatting about how getting healthy was just a little bit challenging and they were struggling with it, but they were really uncomfortable with needing a set program, or just didn't think that they should need any sort of help on it. They should be able to do this on their own without any sort of like tools, or just, you just should be able to eat right in this world. We have all these options. We should just be able to just eat right, shouldn't we? And so I got off the phone and I went back to what I was doing, and it was just so poignant to me that I kind of had to share it with you. So right now, one of the things that I'm working on, it's a small task in this job, and that is removing these staples from the floor so that we can put new floors over the top. Now, anyone can know that there's no way in the world that I'm getting this out by myself. There might be one or two people in the world out there that can do this just on their own, right? Not me. So then earlier I'd been using a crowbar for another job. Pulling some trim off the wall. And so I was like, if I could just get that crowbar, these are big staples, if I could just get that crowbar under there, maybe I could get in there. And I tried it, and a couple did. Like, I actually managed to get a couple out, but obviously a lot of them that wasn't gonna work. So I was talking to Sean, and I was just, I tried a screwdriver. It worked okay, and I just kind of did that for a little while. Then I was talking to Sean, and he's like, use the vice grips. This is just over the phone. Use the vice grips. And I was like, yeah, where are they again? Can you remind me where they are? So I grabbed them, and I went and grabbed them, and the first thing I did was, earlier I'd been using these vice grips on some other stuff, and so I just did what came naturally to me, and I just decided to pull, and I was like, and I could, and if I wanted to right now, I could get that guy out, but it took a little bit of effort, but it was better than nothing, and so I kind of cruised along and did that for a while, probably about 20-25 minutes. And I was making good headway, pretty pleased with how it's going, a little bit, slower than I thought, but that's all right, we're getting the job done. So Sean shows up, and I said, yeah, I'm doing all right, I'm getting it, it's going well, and I show him what I'm doing, and he goes, can I offer you a suggestion, can I help? And I was like, well, sure, yeah, I'm doing all right, but there's a couple that are too tough that I need you to get, but what do you mean? And he goes, what if you grab the vice grips, and they're kind of made this particular way, and you plop it on there, then they would just use the leverage, and up it comes, and it's totally different than using my brute force to just pull it. So track with me here. I want you to run with me. I could have done it on my own, and I was doing it, well, not without a tool. I did need a tool. But even if I was just using the right tool, but in the wrong way, it's okay. I was getting there, it was working. But how much better was it when somebody came in and was like, hey, can I help you out? Can I help you work smarter, not harder? And now I'm running around, I'm cruising, I'm just able to find pretty much any of these, and I can just pop it out. That one would have been so tough for me if I was just yanking on it with my own strength. So please don't think that you are doing something wrong if you need to use a tool. Now, also, please don't think that your tools are the end-all be-all. I cannot remodel this whole house with vice grips, but for what it serves its purpose, it does an amazing job, and it makes the job, it lets me work smarter, not harder. So use your tools. Your tools are your coach. Somebody can just say, hey, can I help? I've been through this before, can I help? Education is key. I didn't know that that's why this was rounded. I had no idea. So I learned something new, and it's gonna make the job a whole lot easier and future jobs a lot easier. You know what? And feel proud of using, if meal replacements happen to be a part of your health program, it's okay. Did you know that these were invented in 1924? I just looked that up. I didn't know it off the top of my head. Which means before that, they didn't have something available that did this. They lived without it. But would they go back to not having it? Why? Because it serves a purpose. So we live busy lives, and if meal replacements are a piece of your job to make sure your body gets fueled, that's okay. It's a fantastic tool in your tool belt of health. It is not the end-all be-all of your health. So anyway, I hope that helps. I could run with this analogy probably even more and more and more, but I hope that helps, and I'm excited to kind of help you use your tools the right way.